A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. An 18-year-old was stabbed to death following a domestic dispute reportedly involving his 14-year-old brother at their family home in Comapen, St. Elizabeth on Friday night. Police have identified the victim as Raheem Thompson, otherwise called Shatta, a farmer and resident of Comapen in St. Elizabeth. When I hear them something at Jamaica, teen dead, younger brother in custody following stabbing incident in a St. Elizabeth. Mighty God of Daniel, what is really going on? 18-year-old stabbed to death, 14-year-old brother stabbed him. Mighty God. Mighty God, this not right. Too much people dying, too much KILLING happening on our small island. May God intervene. We need intervention. I just want to say rest in peace, and my condolence goes out to the family. The Jamaica Defense Force soldier who was involved in the now viral road rage video in which a firearm was brandished is currently in police custody. The Gleaner understands that a question and answer session is expected shortly. The police say the man in question will remain in police custody after he reportedly turned himself in on Friday. A man identified as 65-year-old Wayne Robinson was discovered chopped to death at his home on Old Road in the Moreland Hill community of Westmoreland on Friday morning. Robinson's body was found with chop wounds to his head and neck. Jesus, mighty God. Whoa, my people, may I tell you, the killing turn up. It turn up till it turn over, It turn up till it turn over. Pure sacrifice are going on the island. Pure sacrifice.
I know enough of you not going to believe me, but I'm telling about enough to bring back a country to righteousness and morals. Know why so much people are dead and so much blood are shed? Because too much dirty people in a country with dirty heart. A whole heap of sacrifice are going. But when I talk them things and talk about righteousness, the whole I don't feel like a joke me I make. Too much nastiness are going and accepted in our country. The people accept any and everything. That's why a beer blood are shed, a beer sacrifice are going. You see, a beer wickedness. Because the people them now no love, them now deal no righteousness. No one now deal with no morals, nothing we go to now deal with. When you see say, them normalize everything. When you realize upon the internet, when you realize say a beer man a dance to woman song. When you realize say normalize now where be a man a dance to woman song. One time a batty boy alone could have danced to a woman song. Now man will say them straight, the man them friend a dance to woman song. Be a dirtiness. So blood now go shed, man. No wickedness them a promote, man. Them not promote nothing godly. Them not promote nothing godly, man. That's why so much people are dead. So much wickedness are.
Look here, Sir Armam. PM don't have to see me, but I'm 100% sure PM can hear me. Okay, because instead of PM go make up a trade center over Spanish Town, his ex-community to show the people that he appreciated them and he loved them and he remember where he's coming from. Make a trade center so the people can go and go learn a trade, make some money, get a stipend on top of it while them a learn to do something. Him go make prison for lack of no. For sure how much him hate the people and hate the people in him community. A prison him go make up over Spanish Town. So listen, sir, if you can't see the dopey and the evil within Mr. Holness, you need to go put some dog matter in your eye and then you will see the dopey and the evil in it. Sir, the reason why we're mixing up Christopher Tufton private life and public life together since he's a public servant of the Jamaican people is the fact that he used taxpayers $80 million and give him side fall. Right? And when it comes to you asking if he's doing a good job, I hope you're not talking about Christopher Tufton because the hospitals all over Jamaica, they're in squalor. They're in a squalorous situation. The right equipments are not in the hospital to take care of the poor Jamaican people. Persons who need to do X-ray, MRI and other tests have to be finding money to go to private facilities to pay for these tests to be done, while we have the public hospital for those reasons so they can help out the poor. You understand? They have private entity within the public hospitals where poor people still have to be spending money, and that is so wrong and nasty. Christopher Tufton is doing a bad job, and as someone said in the comment, he's a waste health minister. He's not for the people, he's for himself. And what is so sad about this situation, all these persons who should be doing a beautiful job in certain sectors, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be working hard in each and every sector, but it's when it comes on to hospital, we each and every time we should always have we should have one of the best health minister, because when it come on to the hospital system, people care and health came first. You understand? And nobody not think about the people them. Them not think about the people them. Them a think about enrich themselves. See it there? How much beach house villa building down a sentence where what that place their name again? Chaka Cove used to be. And word is out there that they belong to Christopher Tufton. 700 million missing from the health ministry under Mr. Tufton watch. But still the health system in Jamaica is squalling. It's a squalor. Doctors are short, nurses are short, and it's not just a fact of short, because we have a whole heap of nurses in Jamaica who want work right now. But the country is broke. There's no money to pay them. And when nurses them run from Jamaica gone foreign because them a do CNA work over there. I remember we have nurses, different kind of nurses, and we have nurses, right? We have nurses in Jamaica that gone foreign gone do CNA work, taking care of the disabled, people that can't help themselves, and they're getting triple times what they would be getting here. So if our government of Jamaica would make sure that his health minister stop stealing from poor people's purse and use those monies to pay our nurses well, we'd have a better condition in Jamaica. Everybody running away from Jamaica for a better life abroad. It's not like these people want to leave their country, but they're in search of better life and they want a future for their children. You understand? Christopher Tufton not doing shit. The last time I saw him up in Portland, but him sit down in a fresh water, eat sea fish. I saw him going to the market buying pepper and things like that, and he would even tip the little people them and let them keep the little change and push it in his pocket. You understand? And this is what I'm saying about the future of Jamaica. Look very damp and mildew up and dirty. The country is broke right now. There's no money in the country. You understand? If you go to public hospital today, and if you do certain tests, you can't do it. You go in one line for 3 and 6 months. When the doctor was saying, go do the test, them want the result next week. And in order to get those results, you have to find yourself in a private facility, go pay 50 and 60,000 to get the result. So this health minister here have private entity within the public hospital and make for them own money. Them don't give a shit about the poor Jamaican people. Because without the poor Jamaican people, they wouldn't become as wealthy as they are. There's no way you can go into politics broke and come out rich. And as the African leader said, any politician go into politics and come out rich, they're thieves. And we don't want glasses to see, but the people are the enablers. The people are supporting them and glorify them are the enablers. So we're never going to get better until people come together as one, whether green or orange. We have to make up our mind and come together as one and get the people out who are not for the people. And we can't care less. It's so. If it's orange going there and orange not doing right by the people, we get them out. If it's green going there and they're not doing right by the people, we get them out. We are the people. We have to talk. We are the majority. And this country have the minority, have us under siege, headlock. Like I said, our silence tell them that we're okay. So, Christopher Tufton not doing a good job, he not doing shit. All Christopher Tufton doing is bigging up him Ben Spunani, have Ben Spunani a press out him leg, and I build up him beach, resort them down a Chaka Cove, a sentence and living life. That's all he's doing, nothing else.
So, my wisdom warriors, in this article, the opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Alfred Dawes, says operations at the Ministry of Health and Wellness must be investigated. If you don't agree with him, I want to write the word agree in the comment section. Christopher Tufton need to go to prison. Christopher Tufton need to go to prison. And I don't understand up to now why I see never charge Christopher Tufton. So if Christopher Tufton wasn't a part of it, just say him not a part of it. Who made the decision? Who was that person or a group of persons that made that decision? Them should hold accountable for these things and go to prison. They should be charged. You can't take up over 80 odd million and give to your side chick. You cannot do that, Christopher Tufton. And remember, so the hospital, they need equipment. The hospital, they need equipment. This is ridiculous in Jamaica. This is ridiculous. And the thing is, the whole always sit down and do not know about it. The whole always sit down and do nothing. The only thing we're good for are murmur, whisper. How that a go help? How that a go help if we not voice our opinion? If we not come out and protest? No, sir, me really and truly not understand this. This man need to go to jail. This man need to go to jail. He need to be charged. Why I see never charge him? Somebody need to be held accountable. Who made that decision to give the contract? Who was that person or group of person that made that decision? If it is a group of persons, they need to be charged. They need to be charged. I see una joke. Una is no different from the rest. Una is no different from the rest. And from I see Christopher Tufton not get charged. That means that nobody else not gonna get charged then. Nobody else not gonna get charged because people out here breaching the rules and regulation, breaching the health ministry, and uno do nothing about it. Uno not do nothing about it. But people will fail to file them statutory declaration, uno charge them. Make it make sense. Somebody will fail for hand in a farm. Uno a charge them for that. But somebody that is actually stealing no get no charge. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Remember, say Andrew Holness was one of them whenever filing statutory declaration. Uno remember? And when IC recommend him to the DCP or whatever she want to call herself, to that girl Kamika Prince or what she want name, she never charge Andrew Holness. She never. So how comes rule go for certain people and certain people you not go for? Uno is very, very biased. Uno is very, very biased. And I have no trust in the IC. Let me make that clear. May I make Uno know. Because I want to know how somebody feel. Yeah? Feel for file them statutory declaration and Uno charge them. But when them actually breaching the health ministry and stealing taxpayer money, nothing happen. They not get charged. It come like a back way all out now go. Seriously, if you're afraid, let me say something. I just want to say something. If you're afraid, yeah, why you not give up the job? If you're afraid that the government or feels that something going to happen to you, why you not get rid of the job? Leave the job. That means that the job is not for you. Because we need somebody who can stand up for the people. We need somebody who can fight for we rights and fight for we freedom. And right now the IC is not doing that. They are compromised. And that are going right now. That is what's happening right now. And we can see it very, very clearly. We don't need glasses to see it. We don't need glasses to see it. All flight Morris can see it. All flight we can see it. Trust me, Jamaica. I don't know. I see cheerleader. If you're afraid, if the whole town afraid for your life, I beg you no, give up the job. Because we need somebody in a few corner to stand up for we. That is what the Jamaican people need. Jamaican people need justice. They literally do. They need justice. And if you come back and tell we say uno not charge Christopher Tufton, it is wrong and it is unacceptable. So if uno not charge Christopher Tufton, who uno go charge? Who make the decision? Because when I say Christopher Tufton indirectly give this and give, me just not get it. Indirectly. So who make the decision? Who sign it off? Who send over the contract? Somebody have to do it. If I don't want somebody to do it, I must a group of person do it. On the need for go down for it. So I agree with Dr. Dawes that this need to be investigated. This need to be looked at. Some people, Christopher Tufton is just going round and chatting off his mouth, running off his mouth for whatever reason. Him a hype, so how we deal with things professional, which the IC never say nothing like that. He is just lying to the people. Like literally, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is accusing public commentators of wanting to keep open a case he says the Integrity Commission has closed concerning the awarding of several contracts to a public relations firm. Hello? You know we're all entitled to our opinion. I know that people are attempting to try a matter that has already been concluded on and the results are there, said Tufton. Hello? Christopher Tufton, seriously right now? So after Christopher Tufton awarded 15 contracts to his woman, and it never come to him mind at all that it was a conflict of interest? It never crossed your mind, Christopher Tufton, said that was conflict of interest? And on top of that, 6 out of 15 contract you granted to your woman in a one day? Remember, say you tell IC, say you were in a personal relationship with her, you know. And we out here make it up, you know. You all signed to it, you know. You all signed to it, you know what? I just want to look at it, Jamaica, come in one day and go see a lie me a tell. So take a look at this. See, them people, it said Dr. the Honorable Christopher Tufton, by way of his statement dated August 27, 2021, advised the DI of the following. I have a personal relationship / friendship with Miss McDonough. I do not have a business relationship with Miss McDonough except insofar as the company in which she is a principal, Market Me Consulting Limited, and has had contracts with the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Miss McDonough has also done work for me in my constituency on a voluntary and professional basis. So, on a me say so, a Christopher Tufton out here saying that. So, I did him woman. You understand? And Christopher Tufton no say nothing wrong with that. And only Jamaican people are right with it. Well, we know so the Labour right them okay with it. But Jamaican people, well-thinking Jamaicans, are you guys okay with this? Like, what is really happening? Uno no say appear favoritism, nepotism agwan. Uno no say what is going on, and it is okay. Mighty God, no matter how people are trying to open up on a eyeball, I don't know. Something not right. Something is totally wrong. So I agree with Dr. Dawes. I totally agree with him. This need to be investigated thoroughly. And the Procurement Act, it need to change. It need to change. My people, you didn't know that Christopher Tufton girlfriend used the Ministry of Health to launder money to finance her Market Me consultant agency? You didn't know that? And this we call the sweetheart deal. This we call the sweetheart deal. It is not okay. It is unacceptable. It is truly unacceptable. So I don't understand what the IC depend. As I said to the IC earlier, you see, if you're not afraid of the government and you're not afraid to do a job in peace, left it. Because we, the Jamaican people, need somebody to stand up with we in our corner. Seriously. Seriously, when you all stand up for Andrew Holness government, then who stand up for the people? That's why I'm telling you in Jamaica, we have to stand up for one another. We have to look out for one another. But I don't know what is really happening. I don't know what is going on. Everybody all for themselves. Everybody all for themselves. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has invited opposition leader Mark Golding to resume Vale Royal talks to discuss the next step in Jamaica constitutional reform process. My wisdom warrior. So basically, him saying he want to meet with Mark Golding. Andrew Holness, I really don't understand the hype. I don't understand the hype because you send out letter and you say one whole heap of rubbish in the letter. You know say, you think say you are this one, you are this big man, you are this top dog, you are not, you're nothing but a thief. Like literally, you're nothing but a thief. I resign, we want you to resign. I resign, we want you to resign, if you never know that. Resign, we want you to resign. Because you're a corrupted Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. And from your corrupt, you cannot liberate the people. A lot of people is angry with you because you lie to us daily. And when you come out and lie to us, you go over foreign and explain yourself and tell the truth. But when you're there in Jamaica, you not tell with the truth. Why is that? You need to come clean. You need to come clean because the letter where you put out, yeah, you create a narrative. Because the labor right, them don't notice say you is up to something, you know. Them don't notice that, you know. The labor right, they not even notice say you know want fully decolonize the Jamaican people, you know. You fit tell the Jamaican people say you are part of the Privy Council. You are part of the King's Kingdom. You need to tell them that. That is why you don't want to remove the King's Court. Tell Jamaica the truth. How can Jamaican people be fully independent if you do not remove the King and the King's Court? Why do you want to keep the King's Court? When poor people cannot afford to go to the Privy Council. It just doesn't make any sense. And I totally agree with Mark Golding. Remove the king and remove the King's Court. Because the King's Court is no help to poor people. And it's just the truth. The CCJ is better. Because if they cannot go to CCJ, CCJ will come to them. And on top of that, we already pay for CCJ already. So why not just move over to CCJ? Why not doing that? Why do you want to keep Privy Council? Tell the people them say a lot of benefits come with that. Tell the Jamaican people say in a 2021 you go take oath of England. In a 2020 you go take oath. Tell the Jamaican people the truth and stop make it look like say Mark Golding now want Jamaica to become republic. And Mark Golding as a white man is saying fully decolonize the people, but you not depend that. So Jamaican people wanna fi open up on a eye hole, Andrew Holness a keep we in a captivity. He is the problem. He is the problem, Jamaica. So the letter where Andrew Holness write to Mark Golding, yeah? He is emphasizing that the government remains committed to transitioning Jamaica to a republic in a collaborative and inclusive manner, which Mark Golding agree. But Andrew Holness tell the people them say you don't want a referendum. Tell the people them say you want to choose the president. You know want we to choose our president. And it is wrong. Come clean to the Jamaican people. Mark Golding saying it make no sense. You have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. If you have 2 foot in or you have 2 foot out. Not no 1 foot in and 1 foot out business. You understand? He wants to done with Britain completely. And that Mark Golding say, I don't know why me for remind you.
It is time to free the Jamaican people from the deep sense of frustration and oppression that comes from a system that is not working for the majority of our people. Jamaica must not squander the chance of constitutional reform we are undertaking as a nation at this time. The Constitution is the overarching guide to the way the whole system operates. It is the rules that we have made for ourselves and the processes that govern our lives as a people. The Constitution is not a meal deal, it is a big deal. As a first step, we must reform the Constitution to complete the decolonization process. We need to decolonize Jamaica once and for all. We in the PNP have no interest in moving to a republic while retaining the King's Privy Council in London as Jamaica's final court. That does not make sense to any progressive person. Jamaicans need a final court where they don't need a visa to go there and where the costs of attending court are not way out of their reach. Time come for a Jamaican head of state and the Caribbean Court of Justice as our final court. Decolonization now. We, the People's National Party, will support both moving forward together. We have no interest in one without the other.
Wanna hear that, my people? Wanna hear we leader Andrew Holness need to fully decolonize the people. And if you don't labor right, if you don't know what that mean don't have anything to do with the king. You understand? And the King's Court. That it mean. Scrap everything for do with England. That it mean. You understand? But you somehow no not even know the meaning. Because you so dunce. You just a chat say, oh, Mark Golding a British. That's why Mark Golding no want Jamaica to become republic. And Holness is the one when I want Jamaica to become republic. He want Jamaica to become half republic. Hey, you have to go read, brother? And get sense in on the rotted old head, man. Jesus mercy, me tell you know. My wisdom warriors, I yes me I left it. Wanna tell me what you think, wanna tell me how you feel about this, and put on an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome and big up on a nice clean self. One love.